50 years since we've needed a...
If you're looking for a place to practice your baseball game, swing by Hitting Zone in Harlingen.
I just love the sport.
Miguel's love for baseball is a passion he had his whole life. That interest in the game began through his father, who taught him everything he knows about the centuries-old sport.
My dad used to watch baseball when he was young. He would always have it on the TV. And, you know, growing up, I'd always see baseball on the TV, my dad watching it, and, you know, just grew up watching the Rangers as a little child, and I became a Rangers fan since I was a little kid.
That passion for the game grew more and more, and eventually when Miguel had children of his own, his father shared that same love with them as well.
He used to love, when my kids went over to his house, he used to love throwing the ball to them in the yard, and, you know, them getting that plastic bat and a plastic ball and being able to hit since they were little, since they could barely, you know, walk. I coached them his whole life from T-ball all the way to high school. And now as a graduate, he wanted to continue to practice sport, you know, and continue hitting baseballs while he's going to school as well.
When Miguel was trying to find a place to practice with his team, he did not find many places that offered what his team needed. So he decided to create a place of his own, where people of all ages could come and enjoy.
Me as a coach, I always had a problem finding a place for the team to practice with the parks always being limited to only landing on certain fields. And so it was always hard for me to find a place to practice. And so it was for other coaches as well.
The entire facility is indoors, housing 5 different netted locations for various baseball necessities.
We offer a cage that pitches baseballs. We also offer a self-pitching machine, which you don't need anybody. You just come, turn on the machine, and it will feed balls to you. You can hit on your own. We also offer a softball machine if you want to hit softballs, and we also offer a pitching mound where you know, you can practice your pitching.
Now, if you are interested in trying it for yourself but have never swung a bat before, not to worry. Miguel and his team got you covered.
We play softball in high school. We used to play baseball in high school. It's just open available where we can go and hit some balls, and this is definitely available for everybody. For everybody, just wants to come and have fun, hit some balls, or for somebody that wants to come and train with their coach.
So if you're looking for a next level batting cage, swing by Hitting Zone in Harlingen. For Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.
Okay, so sand and coffee grounds may not sound like the perfect mix, but trust me, one sip of Milo's coffee at SPI and you'll be thinking twice.
Why did we name it Milo's? Why did we name it Milo's?
Good question, Mike. You're probably wondering how these two even got here. To a beach town, running a coffee shop named after a dog. Well, it all started with a wave and a wagging tail. Welcome to Milo's Coffee Shop, where the espresso is hot, the vibe is chill, and the story behind the counter worth savoring. Because owners Mike Sproul and Madeline Siegert, well, they're not your average baristas.
So we're a little different. We're the essential mom and pop.
And their story is just like them, unique and interesting.
We focus more on the caffeine.
Mike was a Texas cop for 2 years when he did the unimaginable. Not only did Milo approve, he practically officiated.
We got married 8 months after we met, so we
Yeah.
went all in.
And Milo, he wasn't just part of the picture, he was the picture.
He was there long before our daughter was born, so he was kind of our furry baby.
So much so, they named their daughter Mila. Fast forward to today, they've traded waves for lattes. Opening Milo's as a tribute to their pup, their journey, and everything they believe in.
Our coffee shop is built around fun and the love that we do share in this place.
That love, it's still going strong. And now, another milestone, Madeline's U.S. citizenship.
Follow your dreams, you know. It's definitely a milestone that I'm happy to achieve, and I feel proud and blessed, you know, to get to this point.
A coffee shop named after a dog, a family built across continents, and a dream that began with a tail wag and turned into a legacy of love.
You may not make $1 million, but at least you're going to have fun and promote love, a loving world. Love will always conquer, always.
And now every cup of coffee poured at Milo's comes with a shot of connection. From 4 paws to forever. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba.
I love, and there's some great stuff going on in the city of Brownsville. It's only gonna get better from here. Come dream and explore right after this. And mini cakes on the go. We're gonna meet the genius, or to me, they're a genius behind these sweet treats just ahead on Take 5. Stay with us.
Ashley Stars and Stripes sale is going on now. Create your stylish summer sanctuary for less with Hot Buys now just $6.99. For a limited time, you can save up to $1,000 store-wide. Shop more Stars and Stripes deals in store and online. Only at Ashley.
Hi, I'm Charlie Garcia.
And I'm Rico Garcia.
And we are USA Concrete Coatings.
If you're ready to upgrade your business, restaurant, garage, man cave, or porch, then you're ready for USA Concrete Coatings.
We'll have your floors looking flawless with our exclusive USA Concrete Coatings products. We'll ensure that your concrete coating is strong and durable. It's antimicrobial and comes with a lifetime warranty.
USA Concrete Coatings, from concrete to custom in just one day.
Danica was very independent. She was fun, she was funny, and she took one pill and she never woke up. Don't take the risk.
Visit onepillkillstx.com, sponsored by HHSC.
Santa Maria Independent School District recognizes our graduating class of 2025, our valedictorian, salutatorian, top 10 students, and graduating class. We are grateful we got a front row seat to your success and are very proud of you. Remember who you are and where you come from. You will continue to go far. Santa Maria ISD. Dream, believe, achieve together. Go Cougars!
If you brisket,
hey boy, no, not yet.
They will come.
What's up, neighbor? Hey. All right, come on.
Get a Blackstone griddle this Father's Day at Academy.
At the Monarch Family Medicine Clinic, we're happy to serve you and your loved ones. It doesn't matter if you're young or young at heart. We treat everyone with the compassionate, quality medical care they deserve. With us, you can always see a doctor and get back to spending time with your family. Monarch Family Medicine, Suite 104 in Doctors Plaza West, right next to Mission Regional Medical Center.
Ashley Stars and Stripes sale is going on now. Create your stylish summer sanctuary for less with Hot Buys now just $6.99. And buy now, pay over time with 0% interest for 60 months. Only at Ashley.
The following segment supported by CDCB, Youth Build, Brownsville.
Youth Build in Brownsville is giving a younger generation opportunities to be successful by providing them hands-on experiences for free. Our Joel De Leon is telling us how you can apply.
Okay guys, I'm here with Doreen, who is the director for CDCB Youth Build in Brownsville. And you gave me a little walk through the facility. You guys have an awesome facility. But for those who don't know what you guys offer, what do you guys offer?
So here at CDCB Youth Build, we're a program for ages 16 to 24, and we offer the GED, but aside from the GED, we do CNC manufacturing, welding, and construction. And what we're looking to do is get our young people ready for the workforce pathways. That's especially important here in Brownsville, Texas, because our young people, they need that training to transition easily into the workforce.
And so why is that GED so important?
The GED is important here in Brownsville, Texas, because 66% of our adults here in the valley, here in Brownsville, have a high school diploma, and so we're really looking to close that gap.
Fantastic. And you know, like I said, you gave me a little walkthrough what you guys offer here. You guys have welding. You have this huge machine that is extremely expensive. So talk a little bit about what those do.
Yeah, so we started our welding component. It's been about a year now. It's NCCER welding, but we also have the AWS welding. And those are the golden standards in the welding certification world. So we're really excited to be able to offer that to our young people and just really give them that foot up for employment. But aside from that, we have our NIMS certification, which is the National Institute for Metalworking Skills. And so through that certification, we offer computer numerical control mill operators. That's anything that you see, any chairs, any purses have all been fabricated or manufactured by a CNC machine. And so we offer that to our young people free of charge. All of our certifications are free of charge.
That's amazing and that's important. Now, what are the qualifications to come into this facility?
So to qualify for our program, you do need to be under specific categories. So that can be considered a low income individual, 16 to 24. You can be an adjudicated youth, a homeless youth, a foster youth, and just basically anybody who needs the services. We're here to service anyone. Yes.
So let's talk about the 30th anniversary. This is something that you just told me right now. It is the 30th anniversary of this facility. Tell us a little bit about that.
CDCB Youth Build is so excited to be able to celebrate our 30th anniversary of serving young people here in the community with over 1,000 young people served so far. And so we just really want to highlight that this is a partnership that we have through Youth Build Global, which is a network of over 300 youth builds around the world that are all on the mission of empowering our young people and just making them shine, making them ready for the workforce, giving them that confidence that they need to be successful in life.
Fantastic. And if people want to enroll, how can they enroll and where can they find you guys?
Yeah, if people want to enroll, you guys can find us here at 815 Arthur Street and also here in Brownsville, Texas, and then also online, cdcb.org/youthbuild.
Awesome. Well, you heard it here first, folks. So if you guys are interested in enrolling for these amazing programs that they have here, you can go ahead and you can find them online and in the city of Brownsville. For Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeo.
Okay, so limon may be in the name, but these treats are anything but sour. Joining me now from Casa de Limon Bakery is owner Jaylene Galvan. Jaylene, thank you so much for coming and blessing us with all these sweet treats. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Casa de Limon. You can see Jaylene has some really delectable treats here that she makes. Let's go through them because I know everybody at home is dying. They want to know. So let's start going through them. What do we have?
So these are a few of the items that we offer at markets as well as like for orders.
Okay.
We do have our cinnamon roll. We do offer this in single packs or a dozen.
Cute. Okay.
We have our cookies. Today we brought a chocolate chip and a s'mores. These are our best sellers.
And I hope everyone can see. Those are Teddy Grahams, guys. I got really excited when I saw that. And then these babies here.
Yeah, so over here we have our cheese danishes. Today we brought a peach and a blueberry for you guys.
Ooh, that looks delicious. And of course, I think these are the star. Okay, look at this. This is a cake and it's inside a jar. You made it even easier for people to have. So how did this come about?
So we offered a bunch of muffins at our markets and we kind of wanted to start offering cupcakes.
Yeah.
But the Texas heat is brutal.
It is hot, yes, yes.
And we do most of our markets outside. Icing outside is not good.
Not a good mix.
So we decided to put them in a jar, keep them cool for the people. You can walk around, eat your cake, and
there you go. Isn't Jaylene so considerate, guys? She said it's hot. Y'all deserve some cake, so here's a way to keep it cold. And what you were telling me, which I think is so cute, people can make their own little cake wall.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we actually did a baby shower like a few months ago, and we had a cake wall. The client just chose whatever flavors they wanted. Yeah. We brought the wall, we brought the cake jars, and there you go.
There you go. You don't have to cut any cake for any guest. No muss, no fuss. It's all right here in these little jars. And the good thing too, if you're having, you know, any specific theme of party, you can customize what they want.
Yes, we can.
And that goes for all the treats, is that right?
Yeah, different flavors, different colors, whatever you'd like, yeah.
Okay, so there you go, guys. Isn't that easy? This is like meal prep, essentially. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you've got it ready to go. So how can they reach out to you if they want to purchase?
So we're on Instagram and Facebook. You can find us at Casa de Limon Bakery. bakery on both.
Perfect. Well, Jaylene, thank you so much, making our day a little sweeter.
Thank you so much for having me.
And guys, if you want to have your cake and eat it too, make sure you look up Casa de Limon. That's on Instagram and Facebook. We've got their handle right there on the screen. 3 actors, 1 shark, and this Tower Theater is putting on a show that's surely to make a splash for our Jaws fans. We'll be right back.
Longcar Lyon Jenkins settles 90% of our cases out of court. Our reputation and proven track record of impressive courtroom wins make insurance companies more inclined to settle quickly. The Strong Arm team has won hundreds of millions for our clients. Call 800-285-HURT.
Dear Texas, from the Kilimanjaro region, we bring you Tanzania, a single origin coffee grown for you. With notes of mandarin, hibiscus, and guava in each cup. This premium coffee is part of our Cafe Ole Reserve line.
The NBA Finals, Game 1 on ABC.
If you have cracks in your foundation or walls or doors that won't close, it's time to call USA Foundation Repair.
Our house started to sink on one side, started to affect everything from doors to floor. USA Foundation Repair was quickly to respond and came and did the job right. Now the house is safe and couldn't be any happier.
Call USA Foundation Repair first for all your home repair needs. And remember, these colors don't run.
Is your home ready for hurricane season? Get insured before the storm hits home. Play it safe with Safeguard Insurance Agency, South Texas. So call us today at 956-446-0324.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
It's always tractor season at Rockamoo sells, and we know when it comes to your land, you take pride in your work.
And our new line of MT2 to MT7 tractors from 25 to 101 horsepower, four-wheel drive, quick attach front-end loader with skid steer compatible bucket, shuttle shift or hydrostatic transmission.
And your fashion forecast, well, you already know it's going to be hot and muggy. So we're talking t-shirts and shorts. Maybe even some sandals and shoes, because it is just going to be very warm for this evening. So that's our forecast, short sleeves for your fashion forecast this evening.
It has been 55 years since Jaws splashed onto our screens, and now the Tower Theater is helping us to dive back into the fun. Joining me now is Jalen Portillo and Neil Shefford. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us. Well, thank you for having us.
So I wanted to also mention you brought somebody else with you, your third.
Yes.
Okay, he couldn't be here, but we'll take a little moment for him. Do you want to introduce him to our audience?
Yes, of course. Dylan, unfortunately, can't be with us right now, the third member of our trio. He's in a better place, Dallas.
Of course, in a better place.
We
there he
brought him
is.
right here.
Yeah.
We got a little representation of him. We'll miss him. Love you dearly, Dylan. Love you, man.
See you Monday. Jaws fans will get this reference. They'll understand it, and that's why we're so excited, because you guys have a show. We're celebrating this 50th anniversary. Let's talk about it. The Shark is Broken. What can you tell us?
Well, The Shark is Broken is a play written by Ian Shaw and Joseph Nixon. Now, Ian Shaw is actually the son of Robert Shaw, who played the character Quint in the original Jaws movies. It's a play based off of the journals that Robert Shaw kept during that time, so it tells all the messy little details of the behind-the-scenes drama that occurred during the making of that movie.
Yeah, so we can expect a little drama. It's going to sound like it's going to be a good little show. So is this something that everybody can come out to? Can we bring the kiddos? What would you guys say?
The language in the show is a little bit harsh, but there's nothing in there that I think the kids probably haven't heard at middle school.
Yeah, probably not. But I got to say, what is this like for you guys? This is happening on the anniversary. We know a lot of people love this movie. A perfect movie, in my opinion. What is that like for you guys to be able to put this on?
It's intimidating, at least on my end, because Jaws is a movie that changed the cinematic landscape forever. It's the first blockbuster.
Right.
And when we got the rights to this play, we had a real opportunity. We were so lucky to actually snag June 20th as our premiere date, which is 50 years to the date of the premiere of the movie.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of incredible performances in that movie played by some incredible actors. And so having to step into the roles of those actors, it's a daunting task.
Yeah. But I think you guys are up to the task. As you guys can see, they've got a lot of knowledge about Jaws. So actually, we had a little surprise for you guys.
Okay.
We thought it would be fun to do a little trivia. I'm going to call in Jerry here. Jerry has some cue cards for you. So I thought it would be fun to maybe ask you some Jaws trivia. Are you guys game?
Oh boy, you're prepared for this.
This is real. This is live TV, folks. We've just put them on the spot, but I think you guys can do it.
I've never seen Jaws before.
Oh gosh, okay.
So that's gonna be real embarrassing for him.
Well, okay. Well,
he wanted to go into the plate fresh. He didn't want to influence his performance.
Oh, got it.
I'll see it
okay,
eventually.
Well, I'm sorry, but the good thing is everybody at home can play along too. These are, I made them a little easy. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna kick off the first question. Here we go. What is the name of the police chief in Jaws? I'm going to give you multiple choice. Is it A, Martin Brody, B, Matt Hooper, or C, Matt Hendricks?
Oh my gosh, what
It's a toughie. It's a toughie. Pick your answer at home, and you guys got to hold up your, okay, here, are you ready? Final answers.
Final answer.
Yes.
Okay, the answer is A, Martin Brody. Nice job. One down, one down.
Thank goodness.
A little applause.
I was almost a fraud.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to go to our second one. When Hooper cuts open the shark, what object does he find inside of it? Is it A, a watch, B, a license plate, or C, a whiskey bottle? Final answer. I hope you guys have your answer at home. Is it B? It is B, but I have a little bonus here. What state was on the license plate? Do we know? Does anybody know?
Louisiana.
That's correct. That is correct. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so now our final question is gonna be, what was the nickname the crew gave to the mechanical shark used during filmmaking? Is it A, Jaws Jr., B, Finster, or C, Bruce? Guys, A, B, C, make sure you're picking at home. Do you guys have your final answer?
I see that hunk of junk is not a
It's not an option. It is C, Bruce. You guys know your stuff. Are you kidding me? A little round of applause. So obviously, we've got the experts. We're in good hands. Make sure you go out to see this show. It is happening right there, June 20th, 21st, 22nd. Where can people get those tickets, guys?
They can get them at the Tower website. If they go to the
westthegotower.org/3am.
Perfect. Guys, thank you so much for having a little fun with us today. I thought
you
this
so
was
much for
great.
having us.
This is great.
Thank you. Now, the heat is no joke, and it's just as hard for our furry friends. We've got a veterinarian here to tell us how we can take care of our pets in this valley heat. Don't miss it. And we're going to hop down to another McAllen shop. This time, Ivani Cantu is leading the way. We're going to join her next.
Life is a series of little victories, and each one matters. Celebrate life's wins with Rio Bank's Moneymaker account. Unlimited check writing, no debit card fees, and premium interest rates, because your money should grow with you. Open a Moneymaker checking account today, online or in person. These are life's victories, powered by Rio Bank. Your kind of bank, your kind of banker.
Hi, I'm Dr. Raul Peña, and I'm very excited to bring the latest technology in cataract surgery to the Valley. It's called the Light Adjustable Lens. It's the same life-changing cataract surgery with an added benefit. The technology allows us to customize and change the shape of the lens even after surgery in the comfort of our office. Call 661-UC so you can have your best vision. The future of cataract surgery is here at the Peña Eye Institute.
The old man, Pops, Dad, whatever you call that important man in your life, honor him this Father's Day with a gift from Glick Twins. Glick Twins is open and has everything the captain wants. New hunting rifle? Take your pick, boss. A new handgun? Come on, Chief, let's go to target practice. A new knife? This one is you, Jefe. A cool Game Guard shirt? Looking sharp, Daddy-O. And Glick Twins has a few dudes that can help you select that perfect gift for Papa. Glick Twins. Get here. It's worth it.
Hey RGB, this is Zach with Honest Abe Roofing, checking in with our customer, the American Legion. We are proud to be veteran-owned and operated. We live and breathe integrity. You can rest easy at night knowing here at Honest Abe Roofing, we do it right.
Shop Jackson Street Market Days. Antiques, plants, and collectibles. First Saturday of every month. Great bargains, live music, and lots of fun. Shop Jackson Street Market Days in downtown Harlingen.
Elevate your home with Mega Furniture in McAllen. Enjoy an incredible 50% off and 0% financing to bring style and comfort into your space. Mega Furniture, 2901 North 10th Street, McAllen.
At IDEA Rio Grande Valley, we get students to and through college. We're tuition-free and open to all with campuses near you. Bright futures begin at IDEA. Apply now at ideapublicschools.org.
The following segment is supported by the McAllen Chamber of Commerce.
As you all know, our reporters have been out and about throughout McAllen to see what shops you can hop to. Take 5's Ivani Cantu stopped by her first business. Ivani, this place looks beautiful. Tell us more about it.
Hey guys, we're at our first stop for the McAllen Shop Hop. We're at Bonita Flowers, and with me is owner and founder, Ms. Dacia Cepeda. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for coming and seeing us and visiting us, and we're here trying to get people to come in and visit us. We have a lot of beautiful things. We have flowers, we have gifts, we have candles, we have chocolates. So basically anything we can help you with as far as gifts, birthdays, anniversaries, I love you, I'm sorry, whatever you want to.
Perfect. And I mean, Father's Day is coming up, so I mean, there's something here for everybody really too. So perfect. Yes. So tell us a little bit more about Bonita Flowers. We know what we can find here. Like you mentioned, we got some John Hart, we got some flowers, we got some accessories. Tell us a little bit more about the background of Bonita Flowers. You guys have been around for quite a while. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, I founded the flower shop 38 years ago. After coming back from Houston, I knew I loved to create, I love business, and I needed to find something that I had a passion for, and I love doing what I do, so flowers was my passion.
Now, what about flowers is it that makes you so passionate?
Well, you've got, sometimes when we go deliver flowers, you see happy faces and excitement, whether it's a birthday, an anniversary, seeing their happy face, that brings a lot of pleasure to us.
Oh, okay. Now, you came in from Houston. Why McAllen? Why was McAllen your settling spot?
I was born and raised in McAllen.
Okay, perfect. So it's a nice place to come back to.
Come back home with family, and that was one of our biggest reasons for coming back.
Awesome. Now, if people are here on their shop hop tour, what can they expect if they decide to purchase something from Bonita Flowers?
We are giving out several gifts. Flowers, we're giving out a John Hart item. We would just love for you to come by and visit us and sign up for our giveaways.
Awesome. So you're having a raffle, right?
Yes.
You purchase something from here, you're entered into the raffle to win something.
Yes, and even if you don't buy anything, come in, sign up, and you might be the next winner.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit more about Bonita Flowers. And if people want to come over, maybe get something for their loved one, maybe order an arrangement, where can they go for all that information?
They can call us at 956-686-4830 or visit our website at bonitaflowers.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. And again, guys, if you're interested in visiting Bonita Flowers on your McAllen Shop Hop, you can find them right here on 10th Street in McAllen. For Take 5, I'm Ivani Cantu.
If you want to visit Bonita Flowers and Gifts, we're going to repeat that address for you one more time. You can find them at 610 North 10th Street in McAllen. And good news, we're going to be heading out to more shops that you can check out. And don't forget, you can also go to visit McAllen on Instagram for more information on how you can win some very cool prizes. And another cutie pie is here from the Rio Grande Valley Humane Society. We're going to get to meet him right after the break.
I finally put the baby down.
Oh, nice. Look how much we earned this month.
Nice.
With Rally Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And with our high-yield Liberty Plus bundle, you can earn and save even more. Rally Credit Union. Banking for all.
Do y'all do this every time?
Tonight, Elon Musk now taking on President Trump's spending bill, calling it disgusting. And the dramatic turn in the Karen Reed murder trial in the death of her Boston police officer boyfriend. World News Tonight with David Muir is the #1 newscast in America.
Hit me! Beach Water Park, South Padre Island. Visit beachwaterparktx.com and get your tickets today. Beach Water Park.
I served in law enforcement for over 30 years. I've investigated hundreds of wrongful accidents causing death or serious injury. I know what it's like to look into the eyes of loved ones who've lost someone or someone dealing with serious injuries. It's never easy. Sadly, most of these accidents could have been prevented. If this has happened, you need someone who cares about your situation, someone who will fight hard to get you a fair and just settlement. Trust the Strong Arm team.
Longhorn Lion Jenkins. Call 800-285-HURT.
At the Monarch Family Medicine Clinic, we're happy to serve you and your loved ones. It doesn't matter if you're young or young at heart. We treat everyone with the compassionate, quality medical care they deserve. With us, you can always see a doctor and get back to spending time with your family. Monarch Family Medicine, Suite 104 in Doctors Plaza West, right next to Mission Regional Medical Center.
Is your home ready for hurricane season? Get insured before the storm hits home. Play it safe with Safeguard Insurance Agency, South Texas. So call us today at 956-446-0324.
Bird Ogden Kia in Mission has the reliable, affordable new cars you're looking for. Stylish and modern designs. Plus, get the Kia 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty on every new purchase. Test drive your new Kia at Bird Ogden Kia in Mission.
It's that special time of the week where we have a friend come and visit us while they're looking for their new forever home. Joining us today from the Rio Grande Valley Humane Society is Julie Martinez and Lauren Guerra, and of course, Mr. Rex. Look at him go, guys. Okay, so ladies, what can you tell us about Rex here?
So Rex is 5 months old.
Yes.
He is still a puppy.
Yeah.
Now he's already had his vaccines. He has everything. He's ready to go to forever home. And I just want to show you something.
Look how cute this is.
Teeth.
He's got a little overbite of his.
I don't think anyone could see.
It's a character trait of his.
Yes, but he's so well behaved.
Yes,
he was ready to go, ready to be on TV, a star in the making here.
He's
and of course,
super
like we
excited.
mentioned, he's ready to be adopted. So let's talk about that process, ladies. If someone sees Rex and falls in love, how can they get him into their home?
All they have to do is go into our website, the rgvhs.org, and they would just submit an application, apply for Rex, and right now we're donation based, so whatever you guys would like to donate into him, it can be $5, $10. We can take that.
And of course, sometimes we know that adopting may not be an option for somebody, but the good news is there's a lot of ways you can help out the RGV Humane Society. So we have an event. It's coming up. So
we're
let's
having
talk
an
about
event. Yes, so we're having an event actually coming up this weekend, and it's with Jason's Deli. So if you love Jason's Deli, you will have to join, right?
Yes, really
so we're gonna have it on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday it's gonna be from 12 to 3, but don't worry if you can't make it that day. You can come on Sunday from 6 to 9. And what that is, if you mention the Rio Grande Valley Humane Society when you order, a percentage of that will go back and fund for all these animals. So we will be needing that.
And it's a win-win, right?
It is,
you get Jason's Deli, you help these fur babies, so it works out. And then, of course, if you already have a fur baby, the RGV Humane Society wants to help you once more. They want to help you with vaccinations. You guys are having a clinic. Let's talk about that.
Yes, the clinic is going to be taking place. He's super itchy.
Yeah,
So the vaccination clinic is going to be taking place on June 21st. It's going to be from 9 to 12, and registration's already open on our website as well.
Right now? Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. So people do have to register, and they can come and take advantage of that, and that's always really helpful, especially now. We know the kiddos are home, the puppies are running around, the dogs are running around. We want to keep them safe. So that's a very important. If people want any more info on events, events or clinics, where can they find all that?
Our Facebook, honestly. Catch us on Facebook and actually stay tuned because we will come out with more events upcoming. We're actually having Panda Express coming up. So if you love Panda Express, stay tuned and watch us on our Facebook at Rio Grande Valley Humane Society. That's where we'll post everything. So
there you go, guys. Well, Rex is still being cute. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies. If you want to get him into your home, as we mentioned, make sure you visit the RGV Humane Society on their social media pages. That's to register for their clinic and to find out all the events that you can head to. And a reminder, if it is hot for you, it's hot for them. An expert is telling us how we can keep our fur babies safe in this valley heat next.
With your latest South Texas Health Minute, I'm Tom Castañeda. Trauma is more common than you might think. Approximately 70% of Americans have experienced some kind of traumatic event in their lifetime, like witnessing violence, experiencing accidents or disasters, or enduring abuse. Unfortunately, some trauma survivors will develop post-traumatic stress disorder, with women significantly more likely to develop PTSD than men. The lifetime prevalence rate is estimated at 10 to 12% for women compared to 5 to 6% for men. In some cases, symptoms may not appear until years later. They may include persistent and recurring memories of the traumatic event, avoidance. An individual with PTSD will most likely avoid anything, anyone, and anywhere that reminds them of the traumatic experience. Changes in thinking and mood, and changes in behavior like angry outbursts. If you or someone you know is experiencing symptoms of PTSD, seeking help from a mental health professional is crucial. South Texas Health System Behavioral can help. For a confidential assessment, call the facility's hotline at 956-388-1300. For more information, visit southtexashealthsystem.com.
Let's face it, business revolves around numbers. At BML CPAs and Advisors, our job is to make sense of those numbers for our valued clients. We call it Number Sense. At BML, we feel we understand numbers better than anyone else. In fact, we work to provide our clients the smartest, easiest, and most sensible way to reach their goals. When you need accounting services, call the firm that does numbers for a living. Make sense? Number Sense, exclusively at BML CPAs and Advisors.
At Edinburgh CISD, we believe every child has a purpose. With dedicated educators, cutting-edge programs, and a commitment to student success, we're shaping the leaders of tomorrow. Here, learning comes to life through creativity, opportunity, and a culture that lifts every student to success. From pre-K3 to who they're meant to be, Edinburgh CISD is simply the best.
You know Martin Farm and Ranch as the Valley's premier Purina feed dealer.
We're so much more than a feed store. Come on in.
Stay Tough Superior Fence Products.
Yeah, we got it.
Electric fencing, parts and supplies.
Yep, we got that too. Show feed and supplements, we got them. Deer feeders and blinds, we got them.
Live animals and pet supplies.
Got a hungry dog? We can help you. Martin Farm and Ranch Supply. So much more than a feed store. Just look for the horse.
Good afternoon, I'm Dina Herrera Garza. Here's what's making news at this hour. A Valley Border Patrol unit now joining the manhunt for convicted murderer Grant Harden. He's the former cop from Arkansas. Harden escaped from prison there last month. He disguised himself as law enforcement. Harden was serving a 50-year sentence for murder and rape.
He's extremely dangerous. He's already proven that he has no moral core or center that would prevent him from doing anything.
The Valley unit called BORTAC will be deployed to Arkansas. They'll support state and local law enforcement agencies.
Across the valley this evening, warm and humid and a little bit hazy. It's not too bad yet. The haze will pick up as we head to the weekend. So mainly clear skies early. Some clouds show up later. Temperatures fall into the mid-80s. Another night a lot like last night. The weekend is ahead and it looks pretty warm as well. We'll update your forecast at 5 and 6. Tina?
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Keep it here. Take 5 continues right after the break.
Looking for the perfect gift? Gift cards are now available at all Pueblo Tires locations. Perfect for graduations, Father's Day, birthdays, summer trips, and back to school. Get yours today only at Pueblo Tires.
It's not always easy to see how dangerous water is on the road. Strong currents and 2 feet of water can sweep a vehicle away. Don't chance it. Turn around. Don't drown.
Help Me Grow is a network of community partners who work together in a coordinated effort to help families access information and resources for their young children. Resources like access to health and medical, guidance on educational programs, finding resources for food assistance, and quality child care services, finding home visiting programs or early intervention programs, and much more. Help Me Grow represents the best chance for children in the Rio Grande Valley to thrive and prosper.
The final days are here. After 53 years of serving the RGV, the Lighthouse Lighting Center is closing its doors. Massive discounts. Everything must go. Come in and save now. All premier lighting, crystal chandeliers, ceiling fans, outdoor lighting and accessories are on sale. Everything must go. The lowest prices you'll find on high-quality lighting. Huge discounts. The Lighthouse Lighting Centers, located in Harlingen, McAllen, Pharr, and Port Isabel. Everything must go.
Thank you for calling Pronto Insurance.
Oh, I thought I was calling Pronto.
Pronto, pronto, tomato, tomato. They both mean at once, quickly, immediately, no matter how you pronounce it.
Perfect, because I need insurance pronto.
No problem. Here's your quote for auto, home, and business insurance.
Man, that was pronto.
Hey, you didn't say it pronto.
Pronto, pronto, potato, potato.
Call now and save. Your one-stop shop for all your insurance needs. Pronto Insurance is our name and our promise.
Looking for the perfect gift? Gift cards are now available at all Pueblo Tires locations. Perfect for graduations, Father's Day, birthdays, summer trips, and back to school. Get yours today only at Pueblo Tires.
Those summer temperatures are sneaking up on us, and if you're hot, your fur baby is hot as well. Here to tell us how you can prevent some of these heat strokes is Dr. Allegra Lamington-Stanberry. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about it. We know it is hot outside, and it's just going to get hotter, and our fur babies can suffer with this heat. So tell us a little bit more about some things that maybe we should be looking out for in terms of preventing a heat stroke.
So it is okay for pets to be outside in the heat if they are used to it and if we give them some options to keep themselves cool.
Got it.
So the big ones are lots of water to drink, shade,
right?
Preferably with a breeze, but we know we can't control that in the valley all the time.
Not all the time, yes, unfortunately.
And it's sometimes nice for especially dogs to have water that they can get into and out of to cool themselves. So like a little kiddie pool with some water in it.
Right.
That helps them stay cool.
And you were telling me, you know, that's something that's so important because unfortunately sometimes it is just way too hot. And so we may see our dogs kind of start to suffer from a heat stroke. So what does that look like?
Yeah. So heat stroke is where the dog gets too hot and they can't cool themselves off with the regular mechanisms, basically panting.
Okay.
So you notice that when dogs pant, that's very normal, but they're cooling themselves by moving air in and out.
Right.
Some breeds of dogs, especially the cute ones with the smooshy faces, like your bulldogs or your Frenchies, they have a harder time cooling themselves with panting because their airways are very different.
Oh, with the smaller noses. Got it. Okay.
So that's just important to keep in mind because sometimes those dogs can get heat stroke sooner than another dog. They will pant really heavily, but also they'll seem weak and wobbly. So if you're walking with your dog and they suddenly want to sit down in the middle of the walk, or if you finish the walk and you get home and they stand up and they circle but they kind of like flop down again.
Right.
That might be a dog that's having trouble cooling off.
Right. Okay. So those are definitely things we want to look out for. And of course, as we mentioned, there are some things that you can do maybe before you head to the vet after you've already noticed these signs. So tell us some things we can do at home before we drive out to go and see you.
Yeah, so it's very easy to cool them off if you can get them wet all over.
Okay.
And the benefit of that is then they're cooling by evaporation and not just panting. So if you can hose your dog down and then bring them into the AC, a lot of times that's very helpful because that cools everything faster.
Right, and we don't want that water to be too cold.
Yeah, so maybe your instinct is to use ice water, but that sudden change in temperature can be a sudden shock to them.
Okay.
So honestly, room temperature water or the cold setting on your shower works perfectly fine.
There you go. So, okay, you're going to notice panting. You may notice your dog a little weaker, maybe wants to sit down. Those are things to look out for. And if we do notice that maybe we think a heat stroke is happening, hose them down, get them into that cool air, and then we can come and see you to take care of the rest.
Absolutely.
Perfect. And when they do come visit you, where can they find you?
I'm over at North 10th Street Animal Hospital in McAllen.
Doctor, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
And again, guys, a reminder, you can also call the hospital. It is 956-686-5871. And we want to hear from you. What questions do you have about taking care of your fur babies? You can email them to us at loveyourpets@krgv.com. Make sure you reach out to us so we can answer those burning questions. Okay, it's less than 3 hours away, sports fan. Channel 5 Sports Director KJ Doyle is telling us what we can expect for tonight's Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
Pet of the Week is supported by Bert Ogden Mazda.
Looking for a car that's stylish, safe, and reliable? At Bert Ogden Mazda in Edinburgh, we make it easy to drive the best. Visit Bert Ogden Mazda in Edinburgh today and drive home in your dream Mazda. We shop the competition so you don't have to.
Dear Texas, at HEB, we partner with farmers around the world to bring you Café au Lait, made from 100% Arabica beans. And from the world's finest coffee beans, we create blends in over 40 different flavors that Texans love. From whole and ground beans to single-serve cups, iced coffee, and cold brew. No matter how you drink your coffee, every time you take a sip, you'll know it was grown just for you. Café au Lait, sourced around the world, brought to Texas with love from HEB.
At Texas National Bank, we know what running a local business means.
Good morning, everybody.
And the countless moments no one ever sees. From the early mornings to the long hours and every moment in between, we are there with you.
This is good? Huh? My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. What's an example of a case that you're proud of? Recently, we had a family of 4 that suffered a fire in their home. The house was in such bad shape they couldn't even live there anymore. We worked with the insurance company to get the claim covered. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
You don't need to drop a ton of cash to make your home look like $1 million. You just need to hit up the extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row. Shop top brands like La-Z-Boy, Flex Deal, Burkholder Amish, and save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Score doorbuster deals before they're gone, and with 60 months no interest, it's easy to refresh any or every room in your home. Amazing selection, quality designs, stylish looks. But hurry, the extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Looking for a car that's stylish, safe, and reliable? At Bert Ogden Mazda in Edinburgh, we make it easy to drive the best. Visit Bert Ogden Mazda in Edinburgh today and drive home in your dream Mazda. We shop the competition so you don't have to.
The NBA Finals are back. Tonight, the Oklahoma City Thunder take on the Indiana Pacers for Game 1. Joining me to talk all about it is our MVP himself, Channel 5 Sports Director, Mr. KJ Doyle. KJ, thanks so much for joining us here.
Thanks, Millie. I'm excited. NBA Finals Day. It's like a holiday for sports people. So
it is.
Yeah,
you can feel the excitement here in the studio, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, almost feels like it's right here, the NBA Finals. Yeah.
Exactly. So we're going to have a little fun today. Now, KJ, we've seen your memorization skills before.
Yeah.
If people remember, KJ was on our 5 Facts. He was on the couch, and you said the alphabet backwards, and it was in record time,
right.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think we're in the record book.
Yeah, I was just going to say, check that Guinness Book World, because I know that KJ's in there. But we've also heard a rumor, the skills don't stop there.
Yeah.
They apply to sports.
Obviously. Right.
Of course, obviously. So you have said that you can name the champion, every NBA champion for the last 40 years. Is that true, KJ?
40 years sounds about right. I feel pretty confident about the 40-year mark, yeah.
Okay, so of course we heard this and we said we got to test it. So KJ, we have picked a few years for you to try out.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first one. Are you ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
Here we go. KJ, who was the NBA champion in 1986?
1986. This is an easy one because I'm from New England. This is one of the best Boston Celtics teams ever in 1986. Took down the Houston Rockets. I believe I'm trying to get the team they took down as well if I can. So Celtics took down the Rockets because the Lakers couldn't meet them in the finals that year. And yeah, one of the best Celtics teams of all time, regardless.
Okay, so it doesn't just stop with the winner, guys.
Yeah.
He's got all the facts. Okay, here we go. We're going to continue. 2004.
2004 was one of the biggest upsets ever. The Detroit Pistons took down the Los Angeles Lakers. Chauncey Billups, Finals MVP.
Wow.
Big Shot Billups. That's how he got the nickname.
Okay, I'm already floored. Okay, KJ, here we go. We're going to go to the next one. 1967.
1967 is a little past the 40-year mark that we said, so we're extending it a little bit. 60s. I'm going to say probably the Boston Celtics won a lot in that span, so I'll just guess the Celtics.
Okay, so that was the 76ers. I thought it would be fun. 67, 76.
Yeah, it was a little hint. I need to still expand my knowledge of those next 20 years.
No,
so next year we'll come back and do the 60s and 50s.
We
and
will
see how
come back, yes. But you're doing well so far. We got two more. Okay, so 1991.
91 is easy. That was Michael Jordan's first championship over Magic Johnson and the Lakers.
Nice. Okay, so Bulls, there we go. So now 2015.
2015 was another great first championship victory. Stephen Curry taking down LeBron James and the Cavaliers. So a nice tie-in with those two. Two legends winning their first over another legend that they sort of overtook in that span of time.
Wow, KJ, I gotta say, I'm very, very impressed. We do have one more, though.
Okay.
2025.
2025. Ooh, okay.
Who's going to be the winner tonight?
Looking at the crystal ball for this one?
Yeah, here we go. Let's pull it out.
Well, let's see. You know, the Oklahoma City Thunder, very good team, one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, top 3 in defense. And for people watching tonight, they should know that these two teams both play really fast. They're both top 10 in the league in pace, top 3 in pace among just playoff teams. So they both play really fast. It's going to be back and forth kind of game. And the Thunder, just like I said, one of the best defenses in the NBA. So the Thunder are the favorites.
Okay.
I personally would like to see the Pacers win for my desk mate during the 6 and 10 o'clock shows. Tim Smith is a San Antonio Spurs fan since he came to South Texas, but grew up a young Pacers fan in Indiana as young Tim Smith. So I'm pulling for the Pacers to give that youthful 5-year-old Tim Smith that's still inside of him a little bit of joy to see the Pacers come out with a championship. Pacers in 7. Why not? I said, you know, I want the Pacers to win for Tim Smith, but I want it to, you know, really be intense.
Good series.
Yeah.
So well, I hope Tim doesn't
have to sweat it out a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. We want that drama. We want that excitement. And I really hope Tim doesn't hate me, but I do have to say the Thunder. Yeah. I'm not, you know, as much of a basketball expert as KJ here. That's why we're so glad we have him. But I do know they're the favorite. Yes. So I'm going to say Thunder in 6. Even though I like the drama, I want it to go on. You know, 7 games is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. So in 6, I think that's still good. But a reminder, guys, it's all happening right here tonight. KJ, you're going to be covering this later on tonight on the news.
Absolutely. And like you said, the Thunder are the favorites. Pacers, though, they've been underdogs all playoffs long, last 2 series. So never count this scrappy Pacers team out. They have some incredible comebacks and never give up.
It's going to be exciting to watch. KJ, thank you so much for joining us today. And a reminder, guys, you can catch it all right here tonight, starting at 7 p.m. on Channel 5. Don't miss it. And looking towards the weekend, Quinta Mazatlan has Tai Chi practice from 8 to 9 p.m. This ancient Chinese practice of slow, deliberate movements promotes balance, flexibility, and mental clarity. All ages and skill levels are welcome. This class is free with park admission. And this Saturday, Thrive Markets is hosting Together We Thrive Market from 5 to 9 p.m. at Ace's Barbecue on Nolana in McAllen. Come enjoy local shopping, live music, barbecue, and more. And also Saturday night, RGV Speed Dating will be at Roosevelt's at 7 from 8 to 11 p.m. for a singles mixer. Singles 21 and over can connect, mingle, and meet new people in a relaxed environment. Tickets are $25 online. Thank you so much for taking 5 with us today. But remember, we want to see you back here tomorrow starting at 4 p.m. for more local fun. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.
Hey there, Rio Grande Valley. This is Greg.